Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm making the assumption that you've already read the title of this video, which is going to be something along the lines of fairy activities. The Northern Hemisphere just had their brat summer, and now it's South African summer. It's Southern Hemisphere summer, and I was thinking, what energy am I trying to embody for this summer? And I want to embody my fairy energy. I want to be in nature doing a whole bunch of things that just make me feel like a little fairy fluttering around in the woods. Now I know I don't look very fairy right now, but it is because I want to start off the video with some pre-night fairy activities. So I want to tonight just have a self-care evening where I prepare myself for the fairy activities that are to come in the following week, and I'm very excited. I actually already had my nails done this morning. I did them yesterday, but I made the rookie mistake of going too thick and too quick with the nail polish. So I woke up this morning, and I know I don't even have to fully explain this, but you know when your nail polish has like fabric marks on them from like your clothes and your bed, like they look like shit. So I've done my nail prep. And what I'm going to do now, I don't know if I said this, but I have a hair mask in. I've had a hair mask in for the past couple of hours. So I'm going to start off this video with a fairy evening where I'm going to go and do an everything shower. I'm going to shave. I'm going to moisturize. I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to put on my cutest fairy pajamas. I'm going to paint my nails the fairiest color that I own. And I'm going to relax tonight, so that for the rest of the week, I'm fully recalibrated into my fairy core dreams. Is that making much sense to you guys? Basically, I just want a week where I'm frolicking around, being a fairy, doing fairy things, being with my friends who feel like fairies to me, which just means I want to be around people who feel magical, and I want to have a beautiful week. How does that sound to you guys? Do you guys want to join me? Yes or no? Like I said, I have a hair mask in, and this is the hair mask that I've got in. I literally just bought it today specifically for this purpose. I just felt like I needed a hair mask in my plethora of beauty products. Did I need it? Probably not. I also bought this shower oil, which, guys, I don't know. I just walked into the Clicks and I was like, I was using my fairy senses and I was going, what feels like it's gonna make me feel good? So I didn't go overboard. I literally just bought these two things, and the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna use for my night, for my pre-fairy activity night, is stuff that I already own. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Pray that I survive the everything shower, because Lord knows sometimes I'm in there and it feels like I'm gonna pass out. What do you guys think of my fairy pajamas? I'm fresh, I'm clean, I'm fully moisturized, and now I'm quickly gonna put on some of this Super Milk hair conditioning hair primer. Girl, I don't know, it just smells good. You know what, guys, what I've recently been seeing on TikTok is, so first of all, it was, don't wash your hair, and then people are like, no, you actually have to wash your hair every day. Then it was, leave your hair to air dry because or else it's gonna get heat damage. And now I'm seeing all of these TikToks of people saying it's actually better to blow dry your hair. Oh, I'm gonna crash out if you guys don't shut up and just let me live my life. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. Shut up. Because I heard someone say something about getting hair mold. Anyways. To finish it all off, a little lip mask. For my nail color of the week, I already know what I'm choosing, because like I said, I did my nails last night fully. Should I show you guys the color or should I wait to do them? The sun is gonna go down though, so maybe I'll just quickly do the first coat, but it only looks good with 2 coats. Good morning, fairy divas of the universe. How are we all doing today? Sorry if you can hear the wind outside, it's a windy day, but I am feeling so refreshed after my fairy self-care evening. I ended up waking up this morning and doing a third coat of this gorgeous color. Guys, are we joking? Is this not the fairiest thing you've ever seen? And I just wanted to show you guys in the natural light because the room light wasn't okay. The room light just wasn't doing it justice. So this color is Brazil by Playgirl. What? Are you guys serious? So now I feel fully prepared to live out my fairy activity fantasy for the week. The only issue is with having pajamas this cute, I don't want to get out of them. Like, how do you get out of pajamas this cute? I just want to stay in them all day. Also, am I not getting really good at painting my nails? Like, this is the hand that I paint with my dominant hand. And then this is my this is the hand that I paint with my non-dominant hand. Okay, nail tech queen. Okay, good morning guys. So the first fairy activity we are doing for this video is me and Stacy.
Hi guys.
Me and Stacy are making terrariums. Oh, what I wanted to do is just read to you guys what a terrarium is. I have it up here because a terrarium is a glass container containing soil and plants in a different environment from the surroundings. So basically what we're going to do today is we first at the garden center, we're going to get some bits and pieces here. Then we're gonna go to a forest and collect like moss and plants, and then basically you put that stuff in a little glass container.
I'm so excited.
I don't know. And it's so weird because I've been wanting to do this since 2022. I asked both my parents, I was like, do you guys remember when I had this obsession with terrariums? And they both said yes, they remember. And now me and Stacey are gonna do it. The first stop is the garden center. We're gonna go get some fairy decorations. Good thing you brought your jar. Bring it in so we can see if the stuff fits in. And because we got matching jars at the Milton Flea Market, so they're like little jars. I don't know, I'm so excited. Okay, so the garden center did not have exactly what we were looking for. We were looking for like garden decorations, like fairy decorations for our terrariums, but they were selling them, but only in like sets. It was like 1,000 rand. And I think we are trying to make this like a cheap little hobby. So we didn't buy that. Good thing over the weekend we did buy some decorations and some crystals and stuff from a market. So I'm so excited though still. So excited. I feel bad though because I definitely fumbled because I thought they were selling the decorations like separately. But the lady has said that they're also not doing fairy decorations anymore because people steal them.
That's so sad.
So we're trying to like collect a whole bunch of different types of moss. So I don't know. You can kind of tell that these mosses are different.
Oh my word, yeah, they are.
And I think when we get home we'll try and figure out what moss is what. But for now we're just collecting little bits. And also we're only taking a bit. So it's all gonna grow back.
Taking a little bit.
It's all gonna grow back. So I'm trying to get like a little bit for each of us.
It's moss. This, I like this one. This one's like fluffy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is Gabi in a natural habitat.
Like, how can you be too mad at two girls collecting moss off of a rock? It's just ridiculous.
No, these guys are kind of big now.
Okay, we just got home. Sorry if you can hear the wind, but it was so much fun.
So fun.
So we got like some plants, we got some moss. So this is the setup that we've got going on right now. And then our soil and our plants and some orchid bark. And yeah, I think we'll probably just do a time lapse of this so we can sit and enjoy it. We're so excited. Are you excited, Stace?
I'm so excited.
Yeah! Okay. Okay, so this is how our terrariums turned out. This one is Stacy's and this one is mine. And I literally think we did such a good job. I don't know. Literally so adorable. So that is our first fairy activity. Stace,
That was so cute.
rate our activity on a scale from 1 to 10.
12.
12. Yeah, I give it a 12 too. It was so much fun. And my dad said something so cute because I was like, guess how much this cost us? 30 rand. And my dad was like, it's not about the money, it's about the quality time you guys spend
Yeah,
together.
that was so cute.
And we did spend, this took us basically 6 hours though, if you think about it, because we spent 3 hours at the market finding all our trinkets. And then 3 hours hiking basically.
Yeah, we hiked. We hikers now.
We're hiking fairies with our own little terrariums. So cute. Oh my gosh. Wait, I need to take a photo of this actually. Fairies have bad days sometimes too. I mean, I'm not actually having a bad day. I'm having a very Gabi day. I have these days often, and what I mean by these days is just like days where I'm so anxious that I feel like I can't even move. I don't want to leave the house today, and I was like, okay, I'll just leave whatever fairy activity I have planned for today. I'll just leave it for a different time. But if the requirements for being a fairy means I always have to leave the house, I will never ever be a fairy. And so I think fairy activities are what suits you, and what suits me sometimes is never leaving the house. But a hobby that I've gotten into recently has allowed me to embrace my fairy vibes while just staying at home, and that is my indoor plant collection. I have about 11 plants. My boyfriend has 2. So in the house we have like 14 plants, plus I have my Chinese money tree, which I've showed you guys before, and I propagated that one into a whole bunch of little babies that I'm not even counting. So I have a few plants. I know some people have collections of like 300 plus plants, but that is expensive to get to, and I'm trying not to bite off more than I can chew with this hobby. But I thought today I have these 2 plants that I need to repot anyways, so I thought I'd just add it into the video because it is fairy vibes. It is. And something about these 2 plants is just so fairy vibes. Like, are you telling me you can't imagine these plants in a fairy forest? If you say no, you're lying. You're lying. I take the names off of all my plants and then I save them because I want to start a plant journal. But that means I don't know what the name of these plants is right now. And I don't want to get up and look at that page. I think this one is a microlepia fern, and I think this one is called an asparagus fern. I don't know. What I do know is I think I am attracted to ferns. Like this kind of like magical plants. I also have a maidenhair fern, which is the plant that I almost killed. But she's alive and she's surviving and she's thriving. So I thought I would just repot these today. I'm going to repot these plants into these plastic pots. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I feel like as a beginner plant keeper, I'm still trying to learn how to water my plants at the right frequency. I don't want to kill any plants. And so I found like these see-through pots are so helpful because here is another plant. It is my golden pothos. I think she's a golden pothos. I don't know. So this is she growing so beautifully, actually pushing out so much new growth. But I don't know if you can tell, like here in the pot, I can see like all of this condensation and I can see all of the roots. And so I know I don't need to water this plant. Like it's as easy as that. I look at this plant if I see that it's still wet, I don't water it. And it's just so simple. And I think it takes so much of the guessing out of keeping plants. And also I can just see all of the growth. Like I can see all of the roots. There was one root sticking straight out somewhere. Is it focusing? So I really like keeping my plants in these see-through pots. In the beginning, I didn't do that. I am sticking with plastic pots because also like using terracotta pots is different because then you have to water more frequently because the terracotta like sucks the water out of the soil. So I've been sticking to plastic also because it's cheap. It's so cheap. These are, I think, less than 20 Rand each at my local garden center. And then I also just get the little trays, and I think these are less than 5 Rand. So yeah, I can eventually find cute pots to put these in, but for now I'm happy with it, and I think it looks a bit more aesthetic than this. Obviously, I'm just a beginner and I don't recommend you do anything that I do in this video because I'm still learning and I don't want you to follow what I do and then it messes up for you. But all I'm saying is what I am doing has been working for me and my plants. A whole bunch of my plants are growing beautifully. I'm happy. Do with that information what you will. But basically, I'm going to start off by mixing some of my own soil. It's so easy. Basically, through all of my researching and stuff, I found every single person who is into houseplants always speaks about having well-draining soil. Well-draining soil, you need well-draining soil. Okay. I take some soil. This is just literally at my local garden center. It's labeled as patio mix. I don't know what it is. The people there recommended it to me. I don't know. But I take a scoop of the patio mix. Also, I'm doing this in my house, but I have a mat down, so, and also it's my house. I'm gonna take a scoop of this, and then I'm gonna take this container of soil, which is filled with orchid bark. Orchid bark is basically soil, but it's made from tree bark. I don't know, but like, I don't know if you can tell, it's very chunky. It's like very super chunky. Basically what I'm trying to do is make the soil that I'm going to use super chunky, right? So I'm going to put equal amounts of this in. Then lastly, I'm going to put in some perlite. So perlite, I don't know what it is. I think it's a mineral that they basically cook at a high heat and it pops. I don't know y'all, but it basically looks like this. That's what it looks like, and it like just breaks. The whole point of making the soil chunky is so that, number one, the roots can get oxygen. Number one, the roots can get oxygen. Number two, the soil can drain properly. So when you water your plants, it's not getting waterlogged. I think that's the term. I don't know. I don't even work here, so I don't know. I'm gonna put some of the soil that we just mixed into the bottom of the pot. Okay, I'm gonna start with the asparagus fern. I am obsessed with the way this plant looks. And I'm just gonna okay, that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna gently take off some of the soil that it came in. I don't want to take it all off because I mean, if the plant was growing in the soil, the roots look super healthy. Like, look at this one root over here. And then I'm gonna take my container, and now I'm gonna just take the soil mixture that we made and I'm just gonna backfill. So I'm just gonna fill it around the edges so that it doesn't fall over. I'm gonna fill it up to about there, and then what I like to do is the top layer, I just like to do normal soil, just because when the perlite is showing at the top, I think it looks really ugly. So I know you can see it through the container, but technically one day if I got a decorative pot and I put this in the pot, then you would just see normal soil. So I just prefer the way the normal soil looks at the top. I don't know. So this is how she will look. So sweet. my two newest babies. So in this bottle I have, excuse me, in this bottle I have plant food, and I remember on the box it said it's good for when plants are put under stress after a new repot. So I'm going to first spray them with some plant soil, then I'm going to give them plant soil, plant food, and then I'm going to give them a nice water so that all the plant food goes down to the roots and everyone's happy. My eye's twitching from how stressed out I am. This is the windowsill that they will be living on, and I'll have to check on them. If I feel like they're not doing well, I'll move them to a sunnier spot, but I just wanted to give you guys a more up close look at how beautiful these plants are. Like, wow, she is a beauty. Also, if you see some things flying around, those are fungus gnats. I'm trying my best to get rid of those. With the plant hobby comes critters. But oh my gosh. Another mistake that I made with a couple of my first plants that I still don't really understand, but I was watching this girl's YouTube video and she was like, you need to give your plants an apartment and not a mansion, which means you have to make sure that you're potting your plants in pots that aren't too big for them. And so this is my other fern, my first fern. I mean, she's still beautiful and she's growing gorgeously. But I think I went too big with this pot, obviously not knowing. I still don't think I fully understand why you aren't supposed to put the plants in big pots. Because I mean, if this was growing outside in the world, the ground would just be one huge pot. But hello guys, Editing Gabby here. So for all of you guys who do care, I did some research, and the reason why you aren't supposed to have pots that are too big for your plants is because the bigger the pot, the more water the soil is going to retain. And if you have a small plant that can't use up all the water, that water is going to stay in the soil and you're going to get root rot. Also, if you have a huge pot with nutrients in all the soil, but your plant is this big and the root system is this small, it's not going to be able to get to all that nutrients. So it's like the pot that I use, that's not drastically too big, and it's fine. But basically it's just for you not to overwater. You guys care. Oh. For the rest of my fairy evening, the only energy I have is going to go directly into playing Stardew Valley. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my boyfriend is on a work trip. If I mentioned it, I'm sorry. But yeah, when he's away, life just does not feel the same. I don't know. Not to be that bitch. Yeah, no. The only thing that's keeping my mood up are these nails. Oh, still not over it, still not over it. So any activity is a fairy activity when this is what your nails look like. Like, I'm a fairy, I can do whatever I want if my nails look like this. So what if I've been laying on the couch all night? So what? So what if my eye has been twitching all day because of the stress of just being alive? So what? Because this is what my nails look like. So what if I have debilitating anxiety right now? Oh, it doesn't even matter, because look at my nails. Okay, I'm gonna go watch podcasts all night and play Stardew Valley. Good morning, guys. I have some laundry here that I'm doing and another load in the washing machine. So this morning I'm doing fairy chores, which are just normal chores, but I'm doing them with fairy energy. And I also did another hair mask because, I don't know, I want to wash my hair today. I'm tired of feeling like washing my hair is bad for my hair. I don't know, if you guys are girls, you will know that feeling of people saying, you must only wash your hair once a week. Okay, but if at the end of the week my scalp feels like it's gonna fall off because of how gross it feels, then maybe that's not the right choice for me personally. So I'm done with washing my hair on a schedule. If my hair, the laundry's done. But if I feel like my hair needs to be washed, I'm gonna wash my hair. Sorry. I do have some fairy activities planned for the day. I think I'm going for a picnic with some friends. So I'm very excited, but I'm struggling with the feeling of when I'm alone in my apartment, I want it to stay that way, and I just want to sit here in this apartment and play on my Switch all day. Like having plans today, I know I'm going to enjoy it, but it's feeling like but I know the right thing to do is get ready and do my fairy activities because it's going to make me feel better. So I'm having my fairy chores morning, and girl, I hear you. I'm having my fairy chores morning, and then I'm gonna do some editing, and then I'm gonna go and do some fun things with friends, because fairies have friends who love and care about them, and they love and care about their friends, and it's important to make plans with your friends or else they'll hate you. Here is the fit check for this next fairy activity. I just wanted to be comfy, casual, but I also wanted to wear light colors because we're going to be sitting in the sun, and I don't want to wear black and attract the heat and everything. But it is a beautiful day outside. My friends are about to come past, and we're going to go to Checkers, get some goodies, and then we're going to go to the park. I always want to be that girl who wears her hair out like this, like, you know, the pieces, but it makes me feel like stupid, so I don't know. Hello guys, I am back from, I don't know if you just heard that, my shoulder clicked. I'm getting old. But I'm back from the park now, my picnic / park date with my girlfriends. And I mean, even just hanging around my female friends, like in a natural setting like that, it felt so magical. Like I didn't have to do any extra work to do a fairy activity. It just felt so magical and so beautiful. And I'm very grateful for my life. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be turning this into a series because it was so much fun, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that during this holiday season you guys are able to embody a vibe that makes you feel happy and excited and at peace and full of love, because honestly, after all of the activities in this video, that's how I feel. And I hope this video made you feel at peace and happy. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and if you liked the video, leave a like down below. If you hated it, leave a hate comment, put a thumbs down, you know the drill. And yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much. I love you. See you next week. Bye.